When the BCCI and the IPL team owners met earlier in 2024, the team owners specifically raised the issue of the overseas players pulling out after being bought at the auction. It has been a case that some players have pulled out at the last minute or made themselves available only for the small auction with a chance for a bigger pay. Well, the BCCI have addressed the issue courtesy two important decisions. Let's have a look at them. Any overseas player will have to register for the big auction, which means the IPL mega auction. In case the overseas player doesn't register, then he will be ineligible to register in the following year's player auction, which means that if someone does not register for this year's IPL auction that's going to take place later in November or December for the season of IPL 2025, then that overseas player will be ineligible for IPL 2026 and 2027. Moving on, any player who registers in the player auction and after getting picked at the auction makes himself unavailable before the start of the season will get banned from participating in the tournament and player auction for 2 seasons. Now, this rule will reportedly exempt players with injuries or medical conditions that their respective home cricket boards have verified. When it comes to players pulling out of an IPL season despite not being injured, well, there are several instances. England's Jason Roy has withdrawn from IPL as many as 3 times. In 2020, Delhi Capitals picked up Jason Roy for his then base price of INR 1.5 crore, but he opted out for personal reasons. The second time he pulled out for personal reasons was in 2022 after being purchased by Gujarat Titans for his base price of INR 2 crore. And the latest instance of Roy withdrawing from an IPL season was in 2024 for Kolkata Knight Riders for the same reason. Even Mark Wood for Lucknow Super Giants and Gus Atkinson for Kolkata Knight Riders had also pulled out before IPL 2024. Other instances include Pat Cummins, who was a part of KKR in IPL 2022 after being purchased for INR 7.5 crore, while he pulled out of the 2023 season citing workload management. And even Adam Zampa, who was a part of Rajasthan Royals for IPL 2024, withdrew for the same reasons. He was bought for his base price INR 1.5 crore. In the past, there have been several instances of overseas players pulling out of an IPL season at the very last minute. Now, what it has done is that it has gone on to disturb the combination of that respective franchise. And at the very same time, it's difficult to find able replacements at the very last minute. So by BCCI and the IPL Governing Council, by announcing these 2 new rules of a 2-year ban and for the overseas players to register for the mega auction so as to be eligible for the succeeding year's player auction too, what they have done is that they want the overseas players to value commitment, and that's how they are going to become a regular feature in the Indian Premier League. What do you think about BCCI's new rule on the foreign players' availability? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Pawan, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.